to Theme Park Wizard. In today's video, OG and I are going to talk about sightline issues, or not really issues, but how this small park of Universal Studios Hollywood can't really handle crazy sightlines and the debate online about all that. Let's do it! And we'll start right here. You see, Universal has two lots, an upper lot and lower lot. That's because it's on a mountain. So Super Nintendo World, as much as this mountain beanpole can't block out this 35-story building. You know why? Because we're in the middle of a city.
That's
what do you
it.
think about
that
OG?
is correct. We are right in the middle. Right in the middle.
In the middle of a city. But it tries its best. It does its important job. When you come into the portal, it blocks out the building, but obviously it can't block it out from everywhere. Now let's go up to the Mario Kart single rider queue and show you what we mean. Alright, so this is what we're talking about by on a hill. This is Super Nintendo World on the lower lot, and up there is the top of the hill, and as you can see, it is unless you made this an indoor land, it's nearly impossible to cover the giant roller coaster, Jurassic World, and Super Silly Funland. Transformers is debatable, we can cover that one up, but the rest of them are pretty much impossible. What do you say to this sightline, OG? Do you think it's even possible to really block all this out unless you made it indoors?
Yeah, it'd be indoors, or you'd have to extend it so high that it would be awkwardly designed.
Yeah, because then when you look at it from the downward, like the other way, it would be like, why are these giant walls right there?
There are certain things you just can't, like you were saying, there's certain things you just can't help, and you know, this isn't one of them. You know, it's more important, really. I mean, anytime you're elevated, even at Disney, anytime you're elevated, you're going to have sightline issues. Like back in the day, we had the Skyway at Disneyland, and that went
right through the Matterhorn.
Right, exactly. And that's sightline city, you know. So it's like, yeah, you're going to have issues anytime you're elevated like that. So, yeah, I don't see it as a huge problem, and it's really only for this line for just a few minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Because down there, you can't see any of this at all.
Yeah.
Which is kind of impressive because it's not that far down. It's just like one story, but it hides quite a bit.
Yeah, it does.
When you're down there.
All right.
And my goodness, look at all those people. And speaking of the Mario Kart line, side note, it's 85 minutes, but we're in the single rider line and there's no one here, so these people should hop on over. They probably don't know what this is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good for us locals. Ha ha! Let's go upstairs. So, now we come to our biggest sightline, OG, and that is the literal hill.
Yeah, right.
I mean, look, there's people's houses over there. It's the San Fernando Valley. You can't stop this. Here's some history for you Florida folks, people that don't understand. Here is the studio. Now, Universal Carl Lemley, I don't know how to say his name, but he bought this 400-acre plot of land back in the 1900s, over 100 years ago. For a movie studio, there's Warner Brothers in the back and Disney's in the back over there. And what happened was he had the studio tour, which runs along there, and the studio tour was so popular that they started developing different things to do so people wouldn't have to wait in line. They started with a bunch of shows and stuff, and eventually they started to put some attractions so people, again, wouldn't have something to do than the studio tour. So the theme park grew out of the studio tour, leading to its odd shape. It wasn't meant to be a theme park initially, just a movie studio. And so the theme park started here on the lower lot, then it grew up to the upper lot, which is why it's a two-story theme park, and which is why there's plenty of weird and random sight lines. Also, the Mummy and Transformers, that's the pre-Comcast stuff. That's old Universal before they cared about the park very much. So we'll take these out of the sightline discussion, but Nintendo World, Jurassic World, all that stuff, and like this is a hillside, so it's very, very, very difficult to conceal the sightlines. And now we're going to make our way up to what inspired the idea for this video in general, and that is the new Fast and Furious logo coming out of the Wizarding World, because that got a lot of heat online, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
So this is the view at Universal Hollywood entering into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Beautiful castle, butterbeer, hog's meat, all that good stuff. But the people are a little bit upset or bamboozled, some people are, about the view going outside of the land. Now, keep in mind, this is the view when you exit the land. So let's go ahead and check that out. So this is the view when you exit the land. The giant Fast and Furious logo is right in front of you. Now, I particularly don't mind it, and I actually really like it, and I like the logo as well. But a lot of people have a problem with this view as you exit the land. I said, if this logo, if this massive Fast and Furious logo was behind the castle, it would be a different story. But here, it's not. This is literally as you exit the land. In the spot before were two theaters, the Animal Actors Theater and the Special Effects Theater, which is not that much better of a view. This, in my opinion, is much better view here. And again, because this coaster and this building were built on the side of a hill, you can't really do too much in terms of, changing it. Some people say add greenery here, but look how busy it is right now. If you add some plants and greenery, it'll make it extra busy. So that may not be feasible. And plus the entrance to the coaster is right there under that arch. So this particular sightline is really riling some people up, and some people may not like it, but I want to try to explain while it's really hard to move it around. Now, the coaster, entrance is over here, so that's why the logo's here. Some people say move it to the other side, but this is the attractions marquee sign. If you have a 3D marquee sign here, this makes it even harder because there's not a lot of space. And as OG55 was alluding to, the graffiti art was really, really fits the theme of Fast and Furious. So I think it's just fine, because again, the entrance is right there. But a lot of people are riled up. So let me know in the comments below, does that sightline issue for Fast and Furious rile you up, or are you just fine with it? Like I said, Universal Hollywood, it's built on a hill. Wasn't designed to be a proper theme park, and it just evolves naturally that way. And it's still, now they're designing it, newer editions, to be theme park worthy and kind of rejiggering things and making official lands and stuff. So they're doing that over time, but it'll be a process. But I wanted to explain, hopefully this video helps explain some of these sightline problems or reasons why some of the sightlines may have issues or weird sightlines here at the park. But let me know in the comments below if this video has helped you out, or if you understood, or if you're still upset about it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you want some more theme park content and Universal content. If you want to help support the channel, I have a Ko-Fi account, a Patreon account for exclusive member-only videos, or Patreon-only videos, as well as member-only videos, and more. But until then, stay curious, stay magical, and I'll see you at the parks.